My name is Natacha Hogan. I'm a university assistant professor here at the University of Saskatchewan, and I am in the Department of Animal Science as well as in the Toxicology Centre. And I've been a faculty member here at the university for 2 years. My job any given day consists of teaching undergraduate and graduate students, supervising students, conducting research, and doing administrative work. My husband, Matthew Hogan, is a paramedic here in Saskatchewan. He works for STARS and MD Ambulance. My little guy, Elliot, is 3.5 years old, and he goes to daycare during the day. He's a fun, very busy, very active 3.5-year-old.
And you're pregnant.
I am closing on 30 weeks, so I'm in the beginning of my 3rd trimester. So I have about a little over 2 months to go. I'm due around the 20th of February. I hope for a healthy baby, first and foremost, in 2 months when I get to meet him or her. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. We're going to leave it as a surprise. And happy, healthy. I hope that the baby is as active as his or her older brother. And I hope that just for a happy baby throughout childhood and into the future. For both pregnancies, I've tried to eat healthy. We're fairly healthy eaters, as many fresh foods and meats as we can. We try to eat local, as well as reduce any type of kind of processed foods. It's hard to eliminate completely, but we try to reduce. I've cut down on my caffeine consumption, not able to eliminate completely, but definitely cut down, and drinking a lot more water, and completely abstained from any alcohol, and I don't smoke. So those are kind of the big lifestyle things that I keep in mind.
Why did you give up alcohol in your pregnancy?
I don't think that there's enough data to show that there's no risk to consuming alcohol during pregnancy. I would rather err on the side of caution, and I think that it's important to reduce the risk factors as best you can. And so it's not important to me to consume alcohol during pregnancy. It's not critical to me, and so I just choose to completely eliminate it.
Was it hard to give up?
No, not at all. I don't miss the occasional glass of wine or beer that I might have a couple of times a week before becoming pregnant. It was very easy to give up. And I'll continue to not drink alcohol while I hopefully nurse my baby afterwards.
So what do you do now in social situations where all your friends or your husband is drinking? I say no. I've never had anyone offer me alcohol knowing that I'm pregnant. It's not difficult. I just choose not to. I know that everybody's physiology, being a toxicologist, everybody's physiology is different. But there's evidence out there to support that consumption of alcohol during pregnancy can lead to various levels of neurological developmental disorders in the newborn and then later on in life that can be seen in childhood. So, I mean, it's, again, everybody may react differently to consuming alcohol during pregnancy, but there's definitely a risk. And so to eliminate that risk was very important to me. The research out there on impacts of alcohol and fetal development there's quite a bit. I think it's hard for the general public to access the scientific literature as it's presented to us as scientists. So I think it's really important for the media to try to accurately portray that research instead of focusing on one particular study. And that's very difficult, I think, for media to do. But I think it's very important because the general public doesn't access the scientific papers. They rely on the media to portray it accurately and so that they can understand it. I hope my baby or my son or daughter makes good decisions, is contributing member of society, does something that makes him or her happy and fulfilled in life, and
and just is able to have lots of opportunities open for him or her to do whatever he or she would like to do.